Oh, I know that sound. It's time for the Beer and News Report. Happy New Year and welcome to the Beer and News Report. Cheers. Today, I'm drinking Schöfferhofer. It's a pomegranate Hefeweizen. First, I just like saying the name Schöfferhofer. You know, you're at a party, someone comes up to you and says, "Hey, what are you drinking?" I go, "Schöfferhofer." He goes, "What'd you call me?" I said, No, that's the name of the beer. I like Hefeweizens, and this is a pomegranate Hefeweizen. Pomegranate's not that bad. Kind of makes the beer taste sweeter. Feels healthy, right? Pomegranate's supposed to be healthy. So I'm going to give this thumbs up to this beer out of Germany. I recommend you try it. Of course, you got to like sweetness in your beers, but it's not that bad. Give it a try. Cheers. We're going to change things up for the year 2022. I'm going to produce a show every other week instead of once a week. That was just too hard. You know, as much as I like producing shows, I'm retired, and doing every show a week, it just feels like a job. So I'm cutting the workload in half, and let's see how that works out. Now, I thought for my first show of 2022, I would start with something funny, some laughs. So today, I'm going to do some funny material from a meetup I do on Saturday. This is a bunch of us get together and we tell jokes. It's a meetup for people who want to be comedians or just improve their joke telling. I have two short clips for you. One is a set of jokes from the members of this meetup. We sit around, we tell jokes, and the premise is that this is a newscast, and everyone put in like 2 or 3 jokes each. And you're going to see that. And then the other one is just funny eye benders. It's not really optical illusion. Well, I guess in a way it is, but you'll just have to see it, right? So I hope you enjoy them both. Kick back, grab a beer, and have some laughs. Cheers. All right, the setup for this first skit is a new show similar to Saturday Night Live, where the first line of the news story is real, but the ending is a joke. Now, I wrote, again, 2 or 3 of the jokes, and the rest are from the members of this meetup that I do, all right? I hope you enjoy it. Check it out. Happy New Year, and welcome to WHAT News. I'm Mike Michael McCarmichael because my parents named me after my grandfathers. One named Mike, one named Michael, and they couldn't decide which one to use. So I have all the angst towards my parents like a grounded teenager. Now on to the local news. A teddy bear lost in Glacier Park returned to a 6-year-old girl. The park rangers took photos of the teddy bear's journey, which included sitting on a glacier, having a tea party, and taking part in a gangbang. A family pet dog that killed ducks and chickens turns out to be a fox. They sent in a DNA sample to figure out what their 300-pound cat is. A wealthy family offers $10,000 for a nanny who can work 2 weeks. But what's the catch? The nanny has to donate 1 kidney per week. Drinking coffee helps improve mood as daylight hours decrease. What also helps improve your mood? Adding cocaine. SpaceX plans to launch a new laser-linked Starlite satellites from Florida. When asked if there were any fears it would be used by rich supervillain, SpaceX replied, "Who do you think ordered the launch?" Now on to international news. Arc de Triomphe to be wrapped in fabric for $16.4 million art project. Meanwhile, thousands of naked homeless people freeze to death in the Paris December cold. A British mom breaks the 10K record while pushing her stroller. Turns out her baby was a 175 horsepower turbocharged motor. Top Chinese officials say capitalist U.S. not a true democracy. Quick to respond, North Korean officials said that the Chinese were not really a true dictatorship. Now on to entertainment news. Some of the many TV shows and films coming out to Disney in 2022, Thor, Personal Shopper, Snow White in the infrastructure deal, Lord of the Rings Part 4, The Revolt Against the King and the Fight for Democracy. Jay-Z left Instagram after a day. He thought it was a cocaine delivery service. Finally, Paris Hilton gets married to Carter Reum in a star-studded ceremony. The Paris Hilton honeymoon sex tape to come out in about a month. That's the news. Have a pleasant evening. Not bad for a bunch of amateurs. They wanted me to be the anchors. They've seen my beer and news report, and they thought I would be the best speaker for the jokes for this venue. Well, can't say no to that, right? Cheers. Now again, the next skit is an eyeball bender, meaning that what you first see isn't exactly really what it is. Now, I'm not going to show you drawings where the artist has designed something that doesn't look right. It's not that type of optical illusion. No, these are actual pictures taken at the right angle that makes the picture seem wrong. Now, I'm going to try to fix the picture so you can see what's actually there, but only after a couple seconds, because I want you to try to figure it out for yourself, okay? Are you ready to test your eyes? Yeah, we better have a drink first. Cheers. Okay, here's the first one. Hey, is that girl grabbing the other girl's you-know-what? She must be a Trump supporter. No, if you look carefully, you will see that the girl in black is behind the other girl and lined up their shoulders to make it look like it's her arm. Number 2, it looks like the girl's legs are in front, but her body is behind. How can that be? It's because the guy's shorts. If you block out the girl's legs, you can see that the guy is wearing two-tone shorts, and that's where the optical illusion comes into play. Number 3, is that woman skater lifting that guy? And why is he wearing a dress? It's because he is holding her using his hip that makes this illusion work. If you look closely, you'll see that her body is leaning back with her leg in the air. Number 4, oh my God, they drove a pipe through this poor dog. How could they do such a thing? This one's easy, and you probably already guessed that the pipe was cut right after the joint. They took the picture at the right angle to make it seem like the pipe was going through the dog. Number 5, holy cow, that guy has a really long arm. I wonder if he's listed in the Guinness Book of Records. This is similar to the first picture in that his arm and her arm are aligned. If you make a small cut in the connection, clearly you can see her arm right there. Number 6, wait a minute, does this guy have a foot as a hand? I guess that makes walking on your hands a lot easier. Actually, he's just grabbing his foot and the skin tones are blending in. If you outline his hand, you can easily see this illusion. Number 7, is that guy having sex in public with a girl on his bike? And he's doing it right out in the open? No, actually he's leaning back and that's his leg. If you block out the helmet, it's easier to see. Okay, everyone, go back to work. Nothing to see here. Number 8, nothing beats a hug from Mom. And that's a cute kid. But boy, Mom's arms are really small. Wait a minute, that's not a hug at all. Mom's arms are on the side of the kid and they go down to his legs. Number 9, who says all kids are cute? This kid looks like he needs a shave. Actually, the kid is looking at his dad and blocking out everything except the dad's nose, lips, and chin. It's kind of freaky. Number 10, it is said that people look like their pets, but this is taking it a little too far. This selfie is a guy or girl angling the camera so that the dog on his lap covers his or her face. Number 11, actually this dog face illusion is quite common on the internet. You can see the same thing right here. Number 12, whoa, how is that girl riding a bike on the ledge of the wall? She's going to run over her friend's fingers and she's going to fall off. No. Actually, they're on the street and the girl hanging on the wall, she's just laying down on the sidewalk. Number 13, that's a huge bird. That guy better be careful or that seagull is going to eat him like a French fry on a picnic table. This one's a little tricky because the bird is on the ledge of a building and the man is walking on the sidewalk several floors down. This trick has to do with perspective. Last but not least, number 14. I know when you eat hot things, it comes out hotter. But I've never had it this bad. Obviously, the camera person got the angle just right to make this picture. So what'd you think? Pretty cool, huh? Nice way to start the new year with some laughs. Cheers. Well, as you can see, my beer's almost empty, and that means we're at the end of the show. Remember my new format. We're going to go every other week now. If you want to contact me, I can still be reached at this email address. I hope you had a good time, some laughs watching the show, and if you did, please click that like button. Of course, if you want to get notified when a new show happens, you click that subscribe button and then the bell icon next to it, and this will notify you when a new show has been posted. Until then, keep your beer cold and your interests hot. Cheers.